Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Mana Cave. My name is Ed.
And my name is Travis.
And we are continuing on, rolling ever forward, with our Amonkhet PreRelease decks.
Yeah,
deck series.
Pre-release kit decks.
Yeah. So now, you played Steve last game, and during the pre-release, you actually played Steve as well, too. However, you and I have never squared off.
I wanted to, because then no matter what, one of us would have walked away with packs.
No, because that's... Well, okay. Travis was at the point where if we played each other in our last game and I won, Travis would get no packs. If Travis won, he would have walked away with packs. So I was making the joke where I was going to try to beat him just so that neither of us get packs. But honestly, what I would have done is I would have conceded at the end.
No, you shouldn't.
Oh, yes, I should.
You kill the spirit of the game. And I'm not being a douchebag saying that. I really do think, never...
But I'd be killing it with friendship.
Yeah, but
Camera's a little off-center, but that's okay.
Game would still be dead. Friendship or not. If I beat you with a pink bat.
But we get to square off now. We're not going to do a 2 out of 3, as we mentioned before.
Yeah.
But we are going to see who is the winner.
So my last game against Steve was the very first time I saw that deck, because I played a different deck in the pre-release.
Yeah.
It was looking back, I could have built a better Hapatra deck, because I'm realizing more how her -1 counter synergies work, and I realized I did have better cards for it. Not as many as I would like, because I feel I did not get a great pool. But I do like this black-red aggro kind of thing. It's Minotaur based.
I got beat bad by a black-red aggro deck in the pre-release. He actually was stuck on 2 lands for most of his game, and he still, because he could just flood it with all these high value creatures and
Probably
stuff like
same
that.
guy.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. But overall, I think I'm quite happy with how the black green deck that I built went. Once again, I normally play 3 colors in pre-releases. I'm not necessarily thinking that's the best idea, and I'll do it without much fixing. Whereas in this deck, my pool, I had nothing but fixing.
You'll see the video.
And I stuck with two colors. So, anyways, we've determined our opening hands.
Yes.
Neither of us mulliganed, right?
No mulligan.
Okay, so now we just see who goes first. Beat my 9.
8.
Oh. That's right, for a second there. Because I rolled a 9 against Steve, and he still beat me.
That awkward pause when we both do the math. 6 plus 2.
You know what's weird is that I spent probably, 6-7 years trying to learn French. Could never learn French. But for some reason, I seem to remember every single roll that we have in the Mana Cave. I can remember the last time we did a Planeswalker deck, who won the roll, or anyways, whatever. I'm just saying, my brain is retaining the wrong information. I would have done much better knowing French.
And I like how you can know all the cards and their wacky names and everything, but learning something like French, conjugating a verb is impossible.
For me, growing up, it was comic books. I think I just filled up all my brain. All my brain with comic book information and not enough book learning. So I go first. I'm going to play a forest and pass the turn to you.
I'm going to draw a card. So bam. I like. I'm going to play
Travis Lax.
A swamp. It's a blue swamp, and I pass back to you.
Okay.
So blue.
So blue. Boom, boom, boom.
I tap for black. Dun, dun, dun.
Sorry, I shouldn't do that because it's chair squeaks.
Yeah.
I will tap 2 and bring out one of the cards which has done really well for me in this deck is the Channeler Initiate. Now, you and I actually talked about this card. I referred to it as Ever Improving Mana Dork when we did it on the Brainstorm.
Yes.
And it is performed as well as I expected it to. It was great, and it gets better later on when you don't necessarily need the extra mana because you're removing the 1/1 counters on it.
Yeah, it builds to a decent creature.
For those of you who don't know, if I watched the previous ones, it is a 3/4 human druid, and when it enters the battlefield, you put 3 -1/-1 counters on target creature. So you don't necessarily have to put it on this, but I am putting it on this. Then you tap it, remove 1 -1/-1 counter from it, and you can add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. So it's a great ramp, and it gets better as far as its butt size goes later in the game. So I will pass the turn to you now, sir.
Okay. I'm going to draw. Clear my throat and apologize. I'm going to play Mountain, and I'm happy you got that card. I'm playing Harsh Mentor. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of an artifact, creature, or land on the battlefield, if it's a mana ability, Harsh Mentor deals 2 damage to that player.
Well, I dislike you a lot. We have to find a way to get rid of that, folks. We have to find a way to get rid of that
Or did I play it early so you target it so I can play my better card after that? Who knows?
I don't know. We will find out. More on the Mana Cave.
Literally, no matter what you do, though, to get mana, you're going to at least get a ding once.
Is it my turn?
It is.
Right. Yes, okay.
Yes, sir.
Now that's the other thing as well too, right? Like it seems like a stupid amount of power to give something, but okay. Anyways, I'm going to play a swamp. Okay. So, providing we're doing this correctly, I'm about to take a ton of damage. I'm going to tap the Initiate. I'm going to remove a 1/1 counter on it, making it now a 1/2.
Seems to me like that's a mana ability of a creature.
Yes. So I am taking, or I'm creating, we'll say a green mana. Okay. So I'm taking 2 from that.
Okay.
Now I'm going to tap a green or a forest and a swamp, which should mean I take 4 more. Correct?
As far as I'm reading it.
Okay. So I am down to 14. Once again, if we're wrong, we'll correct it afterwards. It's not the end of the world if we're wrong. It'll just mean that Travis cheated his way to victory. So we are going to... I'm now going to play a Cartouche of Strength. So enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has trample. So now this is a 2/3. And I can have it fight target creature opponent controls. So I'm now going to have this fight that.
Yes.
So that will die.
This will die.
Thank goodness, because I cannot possibly end up taking like 2 damage every time I tap a land from here on out.
There's no way I got 2 of those in my pool.
Oh god, did you really get 2 of those in your pool? Please tell me not. I'm going to pass the turn to you, though.
Tap.
Oh, I hope not. I really hope not.
Okay. I'm going to play another swamp. And then I'm going to tap 3. For Nezret the Worthy. First strike. 2/2 with first strike. Other Minotaurs I control have first strike. As long as I have 1 or fewer cards in hand, which isn't going to happen anytime soon, Minotaurs get +2/+0. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, each player discards a card.
Okay.
Legendary. Pass turn.
Okay. So now this guy has +1/+1 and trample. I'm going to draw. I'm going to tap 3. And cast the Cartouche of Ambition. So enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has lifelink. And when it enters the battlefield, I may put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. So I will choose your Minotaur.
Man, I hate lifelink. Things were going so well for me.
So now it's got the 2 -1/-1 counters on it, but that now means it's a 3/4 now.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to swing in with the 3/4 lifelinking trample creature.
I almost want to give up that there's a 3/4 life-thinking trample. But I'm not, and I'm not going to block. So
Not going to block? Okay, so I'm going to gain 3 life. So I'm at 17.
Oh, it's going so good. So good.
So we're tied. We're even, Steven.
Not quite.
And I'm going to pass the turn to you, sir.
Okay. And tap 3 for the Minotaur Sure Shot. 2/3 with reach, and I can pump my Minotaur.
Okay. For 1 and a red, it gets +1/+0. Do the end of turn? Okay. Now, your Minotaur Legend guy gives other Minotaurs plus what?
First strike, and then if I have 1 or few cards in hand, they get +2 whenever he deals damage to you.
Okay.
So, I'm going to attack with him.
Okay.
He's just a 1/1.
Okay, so the damage goes through.
Sure.
Okay, so I take 1.
And then you discard a card.
And then I discard a card. Okay, so I will discard. I can discard Horror of the Broken Lands.
Okay. And then I'm just going to pass back to you.
Pass back to me. Now, once again, I apologize, Travis. I'm just going to... As long as you have 1 or fewer cards in your hand, Minotaurs you control. Now, how many cards do you have in your hand?
A lot. I got 4.
Okay, you got 4. But you only have 1 mana up, right?
Only 1 mana.
Okay. Good to know, good to know. Play Swamp. And I'm actually going to tap this for mana. So I'm taking off a 1/1 counter from it.
Okay.
And so I got 1 black floating. And I'm going to cast Liliana, Death's Majesty. She comes with 5 loyalty counters. Her +1 is create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. -3 is return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature is a black zombie in addition to its other colors. -7 is destroy all non-zombie creatures. So I'm going to immediately -3 her. And bring back Horror of the Broken Lands into the battlefield. And it is now a zombie on top of it being a horror.
Okay.
So now I'm going to pass the turn to you.
Need something here. Well, it's definitely something. Play another mountain.
Now this is when it does combat damage to a player, not combat damage. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Tapping 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
To once again fully cast the Bone Picker.
Okay.
Tapping 1 to put the Cartouche of Zeal on the Bone Picker.
Okay.
So it gets +1/+1. It gets haste, and target creature cannot block this turn.
Okay.
Okay. So Lily's at a 2.
She's a 2.
She's a 2. Okay. So I'm attacking with everything. This is attacking Lily.
Okay.
And the bird and the Minotaur are attacking you personally.
Okay.
The Minotaur Lord.
So 4,
5.
5 are attacking me.
Yes.
And then 2 is attacking Liliana.
Yes.
Okay, so damage resolves?
Damage results.
Okay, so Liliana's dead. I take 5 in total.
And discard a card.
And I discard a card. So I'm at 11. And I will discard... Oh, it's a tough choice. This may be a mistake. I'm going to discard Supernatural Stamina.
Oh.
Till the end of turn, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains. When this creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. That was a tough choice. Okay, so now it's my turn?
Yep.
Okay. Ugh. Oh, wait. As well, too, whenever you cycle discard card, it doesn't matter, because it was your turn, so that wouldn't have made much of a difference. Okay, I'm going to tap 1 forest and add 6 cents to the Chandler Initiate. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card.
Okay.
God, it's just nothing but enchantments here. I'm going to then... I will swing in with the Chandler Initiate.
Okay, call it damage.
You take 4.
Down to 13.
I'm up to 15.
Lifelink's going to be impossible to get past.
And I'm going to tap 3. Nest of Scarabs. Whenever you put 1 or more -1/-1 counters on a creature, create that many 1/1 black insect creature tokens. I'm out of mana. I'm out of cards. I pass the turn to you.
I need to go big or go home here. I already am home, so.
I still don't like my chances in this game. I mean, it seems okay, but I mean, I'm still a little worried.
Okay. So I'm going to tap 3.
Okay.
To cast Hazard's Favor. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may have target creature you control get +2 and gain haste on the turn. If you do, sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So is that this coming end step, like your end step, or is that my end step?
It would be the next end step, so not my end step.
Okay. So who
Hold
gets
on,
that?
slow down. I haven't finished playing all my manners and cards yet, my friend.
Wait. When? At the beginning of the combat. Okay, beginning of combat. Okay, I got you.
So I am going to prepare to go to combat.
Yes.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna play a beetle.
Okay.
It's the Dune Beetle. I am choosing not to give that 1/4 for 2 mana. Creature +2/+0 and haste. I'm choosing not to.
Okay.
I'm attacking with my Minotaur and I'm attacking with my Bone Picker.
Now, at the beginning of a combat,
You may choose. You may have target creature get +2 and gain haste.
so you're not going to give any of these attacking creatures +2?
No, because I have to sacrifice them at the end of.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
So
okay.
he is now or she, I believe it is a 4/3 first strike.
Okay.
Because I have one or fewer.
And that's a 3/2 with flying.
This is a 4/3 with flying because of the Cartouche of Zeal.
Okay.
Cartouche. So that's potentially 8 in the air.
Because you got 1 card left in hand, right?
1 card left in hand.
8 in the... It's not 8 in the air, but 8 in total.
8 in total.
Yeah, I'll take it on the chin.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm at 7.
Okay,
Once again, like I'm telling you, man, I don't really like my chances in this just because...
Pass the turn to you.
You know, I'm not super crazy about the amount of mana I have. Even with the Initiate. Lily's gone now. And now I'm in top deck mode. No, I gotta swing in with it. So I'm gonna swing in with her.
Okay.
For 4.
I'm gonna declare no blocks.
Okay.
So then I will go up to 9.
And I will go up to 11.
Oh, lifelink.
I'm gonna pass the turn to you.
Okay. Step 1 is I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3 to cast the Cursed Minotaur. He is a 3/2 with 3/2 with Menace. Menace, as they call it. He's a 3/2 with Menace.
No one calls it that.
No one. Some people call it Menace. I'm going to
Nope.
tap to put Consuming Fervor. Yes, Consuming Fervor on him.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope you don't have a card I think you have. I'm going to give him +2/+2 and haste.
Okay.
Or +2/+0 and haste.
Doesn't he already get haste?
Nope. How does he get haste?
What is the Consuming Fervor is just makes it so you can't...
No, he gets +2/+2.
I'm thinking of the Cartouche, aren't
Yeah.
I? Yeah, sorry, okay.
No. So he is a 6/5, 7/5, 9/5. Can't be blocked by only one creature. Or has to be blocked by more than one creature.
Okay.
Okay. You have it, don't you? Don't you have it? I'm keeping him back. Yes, I'm keeping him back. There's that.
Okay, so this is a...
I would get the math. He's a 5/4, and then so 9.
What does he
9,
just with the enchantment? He's a 6/5, right?
It's a 6/5, and then
Okay.
+2/+2.
+2. So yeah, so 9. So
Yeah.
And he's got Menace as well too.
He has Menace as well.
Well,
Stuff.
I get beeped. Don't know what I said.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's game.
Because there's 4 in the air. There's 4 there. First strike and 4.
First strike and 4. Yeah, and that's a force to my hands. So.
Oh, I thought you had that that fog or that sheet you can flash out.
I really, really wanted... good game, by the way. Good game. I really was thinking of holding back the Initiate. But this is the thing. It was like, in order for... Because I knew you had 1 card in hand. In order for...
Holding back the Initiate. Oh, that one.
Yeah, but I thought in order to lose... Like, literally, I think the only way I would have lost that turn is if you had a creature with Menace. Now, did you have the creature or did you have Consuming Fervor?
No, I had the creature. I drew Consuming Fervor.
So that was the thing. Like, if
I could have played last turn, but it was him or the Beetle, but I couldn't do both this and the Beetle and give it the haste kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead, by the way.
Yeah. Because, yeah, so not to deconstruct the end of the game, but it's like right now this is a 4. So if you put that, it would have been 7. And then 2 more, 8, 9. This. Yeah, and then I could have chopped either of these.
Yeah.
Literally the only way is if that was Menace. And even then, I'm not saying I would have won anyways. Should we do the...
Oh, yeah, sure. Swamp.
Decimator Beetle.
Oh.
I would have been putting -1/-1 counters. I would have been creating insects.
Killing him right off the bat, pretty much.
Yeah.
Actually, when I kept seeing this card, I'm like, bah. You know, again, it's 3/2 for 3. Now, I forget sometimes how awesome Menace can be.
And Menace, yeah.
Yeah, like it's
like when you're facing off in someone's creature pool. I mean, part of me sort of wishes maybe I went a different way with Liliana and started creating zombie tokens instead of bringing him back. But it seemed like such a good play at that point to put a 4/4 back on the board.
well, yeah, it's a 4/4.
But yeah, I did not catch much in the way of creatures at all. It was mostly the enchantment. I mean, my deck is not made up of enchantment, but it's amazing. I can't complain either because
Because you only have so much time. You should have drawn a card at one point. Last turn. You would have
last
drawn
2
that beetle.
turns.
So
what would have been the other card? Would have been a swamp. So it's
that
not the end of the
beetle
world. But that
changed.
beetle would have been in my hand though.
Should would have got. Because I mean, I would have.
I almost wish I didn't even notice that. Now
I had that Onk thing, you know.
I almost wish I didn't notice that.
And then more swamps, and then there's Death Toucher.
Oh,
either way,
2 extra cards.
and the Hazard's Fever I had my qualms with too. I mean, you have to sacrifice it because I was looking at the beetle the last turn. Like, well, I could have given the beetle haste.
So last game when I played Steve, I untapped creatures I shouldn't have untapped. And this one, I guarantee you there's a comment at this point
For the
about
record,
how I should be drawing a card each time I swing in.
I want the record to say that local time is 9:55 p.m. We have been playing Magic or being in the throes of Magic since 1:15.
Yeah,
they started a little late.
Yeah.
So we've been doing this a long time. So I get better with age.
But no, I like your deck, but as well too. This is if you had gone with this deck in the actual pre-release, I think it would have gone a lot better. It didn't go horrible for you.
No,
but I think it would have gone a lot better.
But as the definition of the deck I created, it was okay.
Yeah,
there was you didn't embarrass yourself, but there was no great synergy, no great win. You didn't come out with a good plan, and it showed because you did okay. I did okay.
Yeah.
2 and 2, literally, it med.
Yeah.
Meh.
Now, to continue on with the Amonkhet theme, because we've now done the 3 mana caves, which were for our pre-release decks, showing up for pre-release decks.
And we will be doing individual videos about our pool and the decks we...
Yeah, those should already be out by now, I think.
This is the third one. They should be out by now, yeah.
I hope you
enjoy them.
The next episode of the Mana Cave will be the 2 new Planeswalker decks, Liliana versus Gideon, from this release. And beyond that, we don't really have a plan. That should bring an end to our Amonkhet theme stuff.
Someone had suggested we do standard Pauper, and I've been brewing that since someone suggested it. So a lot of stuff happens between now and then because that's like a month away, literally.
Yeah, so maybe after that it's gonna be standard Pauper.
I like that idea because it's probably one of the cheapest decks we'll ever build. But either way, I've got a little brews going on up here.
Yeah,
for that. So I'm excited to build a deck around that. Quick shout out and cheers to everyone. We've actually been communicating a lot with other channels on Twitter.
Yes,
Total MTG. Over there in the other continent, and John Dunning we said there are a lot of YouTube channels out there with Magic or very similar.
Life Begins at 20 is another one. He does, because he's probably going to be doing some more openings, and he does some amazing editing work.
Graphics are just out there. It's great. So if you're not on Twitter for whatever reason, follow us on Twitter, and you can quickly find people we tweet with. And
that's right. It's at Brain Pulp TV, or if you want to follow and contact me directly on Twitter, it's at Geek Tragedy.
Selfish plug.
And yours is at
Travis Walters
underscore Travis underscore Walters.
Never check that. So
and Steve's is
Steve McGeek.
At Steve McGeek.
McGeek. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun on Twitter.
Sorry, one final. I know this ending is taking forever, but one final shout out to Play and Trade here in Winnipeg.
Yes.
Who put on a great pre-release, and we really enjoyed it, and we're hoping to maybe shoot some stuff there in the future. So that'd be kind of nice. So,
thanks for watching.